Hello fellow RVers, this is Gary and Sharon with Rough Road RV Life. We like looking at freedom. Well, freedom has brought us to Hixson, Tennessee, to Chester Frost's campground. And we're looking to where to go. We think it's up here somewhere. And eventually we'll get there, and then we're going to do a little tour of this place and let you see what this is all about. I see a big body of water off to my left.
Nice. Okay, look for signs. A lot of beach area to our left. Campsite straight ahead. This is really pretty. I didn't know what to expect, and kind of like it.
We like driving over the levees.
Let's check it out. There's a ranger station, and I see arrows going to the right. Camper check-in to the right.
After 2.
And I read that they're very strict on that. Okay, our tour starts here. Right there is the first right after you leave the check-in center, which is right there. We are going to show you the lay of the land because there's like over 200 sites here, I do believe. You can be driving. And we won't be able to show you all of them because many of them are occupied. And it is a beautiful day here in Tennessee. We're going to go to the right. They have a special honey pot, what do you call it, dump station right there for your little tote, because there are no sewer sites here. So we'll try to call out the numbers, but it's going to be very hard. The numbers are not easy to see, but here's an empty site right here. Site 80, it looks like. Am I reading that right?
Yes.
Site 80. There's trash cans.
And just to reiterate, this honey pot is just for totes. They have a regular dump station outside the park.
Right. There's 70 right there. And this looks like a little pull off here, 77, or yeah, it's a pull through, 77. So the sites vary in adequate to howdy neighbor. There are waterfront sites. I think they cost $5 more. So you can see the water. It's called Lake what?
Chickamauga.
Okay, I can't quite read that one. Is that site 3? I believe that might just be site 3.
On the ground.
Yeah, site 3 on the ground. Right there on the waterfront. There's a beautiful water.
These are like 3, 4, 5.
Yeah,
not a 5. Yep.
Yep. And as is our practice, is that 6 or 8? I can't tell.
6.
It's, oh my gosh, they're hard to read.
73. No,
78.
78.
79. Okay, well, the numbers are hard to read. Okay, so as is our practice, we do not take pictures of people while they're out enjoying their day. So if we see folks, we're turning the camera off. And we apologize for the glare. We have not found a solution. If you have a solution, we've tried dark cloth and everything, but on these sunny days, there's just a little glare. So we'll show you some interior sites. There are plenty of interior sites, but we're going to focus mainly on these waterfront sites. Waterfront sites because that's what I was interested in coming here, but it just didn't work out for us. There's site 9 there, that trailer just left, and we're going to keep going straight. And you can see these are all sites passing 10, 11, 12. It's just going to go around like that. There are sites on the left sandwiched in there. There's an empty one, site 12. Nice, beautiful site. And right there is site 14. And you see all these sites. Here's an empty one. Site 18. Whoa, site 18. Site 19 right here. And site 20. And these go along here.
In numerical order.
In numerical order. And you can see how congested the inner sites are right there. can't really even see the numbers. I had a hard time finding my number because of the congestion. So here are sites here, quite a few people back there. 29, 30 is right there. So again, not every site, but we'll try to give you a general idea. 31 is right there. This is overflow parking right there. And we are right there. It's site 50, and that's 49 right next to us. So yeah, we are definitely in a howdy doody neighbor site. Both sides. Bathhouse is right there to the left, but we're going to the right.
Individual showers.
Yes, and clean, very clean. So no worries. You can walk up that hill and up the next hill and have an amazing view. There is a shelter out there, and there are sites right along here. 34, 35. 35 is not empty. That's 36. It's empty right there. Nice.
Overflow parking to the left.
Yes, and then here's another empty site. 38 right there. Nice site there, 38. You're almost like full view of the water and no neighbors on this side. So off to our right, we have a primitive site, but there are folks out.
With 106.
Tents only, and I believe this is 110 straight ahead. Tents only, no RVs there. We're going to come up here and go to the right. So if you do walk your dog on this road, there's not much of a shoulder. And I'm not sure everyone honors the 20-mile-per-hour speed limits. So just walk along this road at your own risk. I did, and I live to tell about it, so it's okay. Picnic areas, a lot of people fishing here over the weekend off both of these areas. And we're just going to keep going straight. We'll catch this area here on the way back. And that area, these areas have different names, and I'll put them down on the screen so you can see what we're talking about. We are in the Smokemont area, and that's the area we were just in, the Smokemont area. Also, for signs for some of the numbers, they aren't there. That's why we had a hard time. Like that sign was missing. So off to the right here, and I'm just gonna pan over here. Okay, this is the tenting area. No RVs allowed, 513. We're not going to show you all these. We're just driving through. So you can see, very beautiful area, 507. And there are sites on the left. Here is 508. And there's another view of that beautiful water. 510. There's a pavilion up there. And here is where you can see deer in the afternoon, here and beyond. This is part of Deer Haven, no camping along this area, and they do have disc golf. Saw a beautiful deer cross through here the other day. And the water's right along the edge there. It's a beautiful walk. I walked the other day, and from our campsite at Site 50, I came up here. It was at about a 2-mile walk, all in all said and done. And we're heading to the next area. A little historical sign about Old Dallas. Back in the 1800s, near here. So this part of the campground, the Deer Haven area and the Windy Hills area, sites 418 to 428, are nice. We'll just go slower through here so you can see. You are out here away from all the crowds, but you don't have the up close waterfront sites. But there were several deer out here on that hill the other day, and there's just a handful of sites up here on the hill. Each area has a bathhouse. I am pretty sure. I know there are several bathhouses, more than one. So here are some sites right here. 416 we just passed. 420. There's one there. They're just dirt sites, but hey, who cares? They're up here and you got a yard. The rest of everything is down that way, but they're not bad. So there's another bathhouse over there. That's just a road and the Frisbee golf course. We're just going to go straight and go right.
And we just passed a honey pot dump station.
Yes, another honey pot dump station. So straight ahead and to the right. So 225 to 228. It looks like they're building yurts here. So I'm not even sure that. Looks like they're taking, okay, I know we don't like to hear this, but they are taking RV sites and turning them into yurt sites. I've noticed that.
Waterfront sites too.
Yeah, waterfront sites. So they're building yurts. Right now there's 225, but you'll see they're building yurts here, which is nice for people who don't have RVs, so they get to enjoy the campground too. There might be a tent site or two over here. A lot of people out. Okay, getting back into this area. So there are two tiers here, and we're going to hit the bottom tier and show you the waterfront site. So you're a little bit further away from the water, but there's 170, 171, 172. This is a county park. 173 right there. No sewer though, electric water. And then you have these nice pull-offs here. So you can go up that way, and we'll just go straight. You can see there's a few sites up there, like 4 that sit up there, but we're going to keep going straight along the water here.
And there's also a giant playground up there.
Oh yeah, there you go. Baking in the sun. There's 175 right there. You can see, well, there's some folks out. They have additional parking. There's a lot of people out. So just know that these sites in this area have plenty of space.
Yeah, they're not quite howdy neighbor like where we're at.
No, this is nice. Like that fifth wheel up there, it's a nice terrace.
It's another 2-tier.
Yeah, there's one that goes that way. It's like 180, 181.
Yeah, these pull-offs.
Yeah. 182.
You would just pull off and water.
There's your area right there. Coming up on 183. Pull off right there. Check the dimensions for your site. There's another little playground for little guys. Well, it's a little preschool playground. So they have plenty of things for the kids to do. And we haven't even talked about the beaches yet. So 184, we're getting into this next area. And this next area is the Buffalo Run area. So Buffalo Run, here's one coming up. Now we came across there a while ago. That's 186, but we have not seen those sites. This one has a lot more room. We'll keep going straight. You can see there are sites on the left, and they're nice and level and long. The RVs over here, nice and open, no trees to dodge. And then this is the rest of these sites here. So you have more room here. 193 we just passed. Here's a couple of empty ones. Well, they're not empty. They're so long, they look empty. But there's one there, and there's one there.
You got 2 here all by themselves.
Yep. And then we're going to come back over and go back over the little causeway here and take another right. So that's a look back at that area we were just in, right there. People out enjoying the lake. Mountains in the distance, near Chattanooga. Just absolutely amazing park. There's a fishing dock here. So this is from atop that hill I was telling you about. You can hike up here and see all the way around. Water everywhere, and water on the other side, but we're about to see that water. So we're going to head down from this shelter area and catch this last little area. It's Eagles Point area, and it's going to be to the left. So here is a road that you will take, and again, we'll just try to give you a general idea. 82, 83, 85, 86, and then we get into 87. So right here on the water, that's so pretty. There you go. And then we come around here. Here's site 87, RV sites. There's tent sites on the left too. There's 88. Here's 89. Nice.
90. It's got a little
90.
slope to it.
Yeah, these are a little, I don't know if we'd bring Ruff Road down here. And then we're coming back up here on 93. We're just passing 93. There's a lot of folks out. There's 95. And if you look over there, that is a boat ramp. We're going to be heading to that day use area and checking that out. This is 96. Here's the yurts. And there's one site there. 98, right there. That's the last one we'll show. At 99, well, I say that. There's 99, and that must be 100, the yurts. And we're heading straight on out. This is real close to Hixson, Tennessee. Grocery stores and all, restaurants, whatever, and not far from Chattanooga, Tennessee. And this road here is part of the Trail of Tears original route. There's a lot of one-way streets here, so we're just going to drive by and show you from this road each area. So there is the boat ramp. Boat ramp right there. Boat ramp parking.
It's a large boat ramp. It's probably 5 or 6 lanes down there.
Yeah, you can see there's a boat coming in right now. Huge. Huge. More boat parking. Oh, this was packed yesterday. Completely packed.
And it was Father's Day yesterday.
Yes. We were down here at the beach yesterday and all the packedness. More parking, and the beach is coming up on the right. Right there where you see that orange sand, that is the beach. The beach area. And there's not much parking there. Swim area. There's the beach.
Beach 2.
And there is another beach down here. And an obstacle course, and is a fee. We'll put the link to the website so you can check out those fees for yourself. These fees are sometimes subject to change.
Here's what it's called.
Ah, here you go. The Nuga. It is open May 18th to September 28th. See if we can get a peek at the Nuga. I know you can, purchase, it's an obstacle course, inflatable obstacle course, and you can purchase by the hour or all day.
Hour, 4 hours, or all day.
Yeah. But there's a lot of people on it right now, so just show you a peek from afar. There you go. Picnic areas, grills, everything you need for some summer fun. Playground.
Beach 1.
This is Beach 1. Well, we headed back out and turned right because Mr. D said,
Just in case you want to know where the dump station is.
There's your dump station.
This is how far it is out of the park. You drive down this road.
There it is. All lined up there.
Yeah.
Views all around. Trees. So scenic here. All right, heading back to Ruff Road. We'll show you a little bit of that road, one of the roads and interior sites when we get back into that area. In the Smokemont area, which is right over there. The first area we went around. The very congested area. Choose your site carefully. So we're going to go down this next left. Just see what we can see. Just so you can get an idea. This is probably the area you do not want to be in. We just passed, I can't see the number. There's 57 to the right. Just so you know, here's the empty one, 58. So you know, they do have a little bit of area, a little bit more than ours. There's 60 right there. But this is pretty much what you get through here. There's us right here. We are 50. And again, we are right next to 49. We do have this lovely viewing area from our picnic table. Yeah. 48 has a nice living area. You can't see it, but that RV one there, you'd see it. And then they're just like kind of backed in here all kind of crazy ways. Here.
So that was our little drive around tour of Chester Frost County Park, Hamiliton County, city of Hixson, Tennessee. Now the site that we're at is 50 amp. We have water. There are no sewer sites in this county park. And as you can see from our drive about tour, some sites have more room, some sites have less room. This site we have here is less room.
Less room.
Because right there is our neighbor right here. We're awning ends.
Yeah, so you can see their electrical box in their water. So it's like, howdy neighbor.
So like we said, some areas are more roomy, more spacious than other areas are. There's 200 sites in this county park.
I'll tell you how many areas there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 areas. Check the website when you make your reservation. They do have the details there.
Now, there are no hiking trails here or biking trails. You can do those activities on the roads or in the day use area or just around this the park area or around the day use area.
Yeah, there's a lot of grassy areas to walk on, but if you do walk on the road, there's no shoulders.
And the cars. You don't have to contend with traffic.
Yes.
Now, our Wi-Fi service here I think it was pretty good.
Stellar. I had no problem. Uploaded videos. I use T-Mobile and I use Verizon. T-Mobile seemed to be a little bit slower, but it could have been the time of day. They do have Wi-Fi here if you need that. And Gary did a speed test, and the upload speed test was slow. So not stellar. We didn't use it because we had our own stuff. But it is an option here, and you may be able to do some things on it.
Now, the big feature here, of course, in this park is the lake. It's Lake Chickamauga, which is a reservoir on the Tennessee River. It's part of a reservoir system. It has really nice beaches. Of course, all the water sports, fishing, boating, kayaking, tubing, and I believe I read like water skiing is only certain days of the week. So you might want to check if you're like water skiing. But they have 2 nice beach areas or sandy beaches. You don't have to wear shoes. There's no rocks out there in the water that you might step on. There's a nice beach area. And they also have that.
Well, they had a water obstacle course.
That is pay.
And they have a hierarchy of prices.
And they also have a lady that drives around. You can buy ices from, snow cones. They have a giant boat ramp, several docks around, several playgrounds around. So, you know, there's activities here, like if you're on a family vacation and you want to enjoy a lake. This is a big lake. It's a nice lake.
And there are a lot of sites. So I reserved later, and I was still able to get a site. And if we wanted to, we could have gotten a waterfront site, but we would have had to move. So we could have been on like the water for a couple of days and then have to move. So there are plenty of sites here. We're right at the height of summer. Father's Day weekend just happened. And we were able to get a site on pretty short notice. I think it wasn't like a week. It was like a month or 6 weeks or something like that.
Now, if you're a resident this park is only $20. For us, this was $40.
But what a perk for the locals.
Right.
I think that's awesome.
So yeah, that's a pretty good deal for locals.
The waterfront sites do cost, I think, $45. I think they're a little bit more.
A little bit more.
Yeah, and of course the primitive sites, I'm not sure how much they are, but we'll leave a link to the website below so you can check it out.
As far as shopping goes, city of Hixson, 20-minute drive up the road. I think it's like 9 miles, but it takes 20 minutes to get there. There's a Walmart there, there's the food city, and there's restaurants, etc., etc., etc. It's a regular city with all the stores and shops in it.
Bathroom report.
Yeah.
We can't speak for the actual bathrooms, but we'll try to check it out and I'll put it in the notes. But in the showers, they were clean, they're individual, there are several of them. We never had to wait for a shower when it was time to go take a shower. And they do have a laundry facility that is free to use. It's coded, and we were able to do laundry while we were here.
They have several, but there's 2 washers and 2 dryers in each laundry room, and like they say, it's free.
And if you do have to dump your tote, there are 2 honey pot or waste tote stations here nearby, and then one at the other end of the park and one right here. But then the dump station is out of the park a little bit. So if we had some recommendations for you, our recommendation would be stay away from this Smokemont area. This area that we're in right now, it seems to be the most congested area in the entire park. There are sites here that are nice, the waterfront sites, some of them are nice, but generally speaking, we are sandwiched in here pretty close. And the other 2 areas, main areas, are not as bad. So, and those are the Deer Haven area, Wolf Creek, Windy Hills. Again, checking to make sure that you will fit, because some of those we noticed were very small. And also Eagles Point area. That is the one that looked a little small. This one right over here.
There you go.
I don't know how well you can see that.
But you can zoom in, look at it.
But
now the beach area is a little bit of ways up the road from the campground. It's not terribly far, but it's probably, I don't know that you could send your kids up to the beach area.
Oh no,
by yourself,
it's a ways.
It's a little bit up the road.
I mean, not like maybe half a mile or a mile.
Yeah. Now, as far as checking in here, 2 o'clock, check in. There's nobody in the office before 2 o'clock, and they got a sign up there. Check in 2 o'clock. So get here at 1 o'clock. Probably going to sit for an hour.
And check out is at 12.
Yep.
There are no trails here, like Gary said. You have to walk on the road if you're going to walk. But I walked over 2 miles the other day, walking all the way down to the Deer Haven area, and they have deer here. I saw a mother and 3 babies. But it's a nice county park.
Yes.
And we are enjoying our stay here. We have a couple more days before we have to leave.
Right.
So we asked before, and we'll ask again, is there a county park or even a city park that you have stayed in that has it all, that has a lot to offer? Drop that in the comments and let us know, and we'll put it on our list to perhaps visit one day. We always appreciate those tips and suggestions. I do need to say, if you're wondering what the weather is like here in Hixson, Tennessee in June, hot.
92.
Hot. It's hot. It's cooler today than it was the past couple days, but anyway, which makes that lake very refreshing.
Yes. I believe the water temp was like 81, 82 degrees. The outside temp was probably 92, felt like 99, something like that. So it did feel good.
That's it for this park. We're going to be heading kind of north and west to a Tennessee state park next time. So stay tuned for that. That'll be coming up soon.
Yes. So if you would, click like and subscribe. Helps us out with that algorithm thing. This is Gary and Sharon, Rough Road RV Life. We like looking at freedom. Hope to see you on the road someday.
Say
Safe
hello.
travels.
Bye.
Bye.